In this video, I'm going to talk about how to communicate with women. Sharp Game coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com. Author of Boss Life Secrets, which can be found on Amazon.com. So, in PS my way, before I get started, if you're your first time being here, like, subscribe, click the little bell below. That way when I come online, you won't miss out on any new form of content, whether I'm live or uploading videos, etc. So this question comes from a subscriber that's been with me for a short time. He wanted to know, hey, what's the most effective way to communicate with women, or just communicate just in general, but specifically when it comes to dealing with women. So, I would say that the mistake that a lot of people make is they try to be passive, like passive aggressive. Then some people would say, hey, you can be direct or indirect, or which is better. Being indirect or direct is, you can do both. You don't have to be direct all the time. It just depends on the environment, depends on who you're talking to, etc. But you have to feel people out. Wherever you're at the job, you're around your friends and family, you have to know how to you have to know how to communicate with people to get the best out of the communication and get the best out of the relationship. As far as being indirect or direct, right? Now, you have to understand, as a man, from a man's point of view, being indirect, that's what women do. That's a woman's form of communication. Women are indirect. A woman will sit down with you and say, man, I'm getting tired. You might be out and about somewhere. I'm getting tired. That means she's about ready to go home and go to sleep. That's what that really means. You have to, read in between the lines. It's like you might be looking at a movie, something like that. She might say, I'm feeling horny. I'm feeling a certain type of way inside. I'm feeling warm and hot. That means she's ready to go into the bedroom and let you beat down. Or she might say something like, she might be flipping through a magazine, a travel magazine, and she might say, hey, I wonder what it feel like being in Jamaica. She say that in front of you, that means she's probably thinking about going there with you. So these are just a few examples. This is some stuff. Women do this all the time. That's the indirect way of communicating, right? Now, from a guy's point of view, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea. Because it just doesn't work out. Like, for example, I don't ask women for very much. I just don't do that. Just when I was in my 20s, I used to do that. In my teenage years, I used to do that. But I found that doesn't work that well. Like, if you hanging out with a woman, if she's at your house or my house or whatever, and you say, hey, what are you doing Friday? She's like, nothing. You want to go to the movies, go to Red Lobster, go to this Capitol Grill. She'd be like, um, um, no, you know, I don't know. What do you want to do? It usually go like that. It's that type of deal, you know? And that's kind of confusing, you know? What I would do, I'd take a different approach. I say, hey, what are you doing this Friday? She'd be like, oh, well, I might ask her if she's free this Friday. Whether she say yes or no, it doesn't matter. Because if let's say she say, hey, I'm free, I'm not doing anything, or whatever, you know? Mm-hmm. I'm not doing anything, or whatever, right? I'll say, well, why don't we go to this networking event over there? There's some people that I wanted to meet, and I want you to meet them as well. Because I've been talking with them online, but I just never met them in person. So I think it would be a good idea if we both meet them for the first time, right? She'd be like, oh, okay, that's cool, blah, 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 whatever. But let's say if she wasn't free, and maybe she said, hey, I'm supposed to go hang out with my sister, but why, what's up? Then I would say basically the same thing I just said. I'd be like, hey, I thought we would go this networking event, blah, 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 this and that or whatever, you know. So regardless of what she says, whether she's free or not, whether it's yes or no, you know, 9 times out of 10, she's going to change her plans with her sister till another time. She'll be like, hey, let me call my sister and I'll get up with her another time. I'm hanging out with you. And the point of this is you have to lead. You have to lead the charge. Lead the field. Don't be the mistake a lot of guys make, they ask too many damn questions. You have to tell women what to do. You have to instruct them. You have to lead them. You know, I don't ask for very much. Really. You know, I don't. I grab her by the hand. Let's go. And I've done that many times. You know, that might sound kind of like, what do you mean you grab her by the hand? I grab her by the hand, let's go. That's where we going. You see when we get there. I've done this many times. You know, and I'm still leading when I grab her by the hand. And the reason why she didn't have, well, they didn't have a problem with it, because this is more than one woman. The reason why they didn't have a problem with it, because they trust my leadership. So wherever I take them, they be like, I don't know necessarily where I'm going, but I trust him. I'm going to be safe. Nothing's going to happen to me. Bam. You know? So you have to lead. Being indirect, that's what women do. That's their way of communicating, you know. And you know, communicating can be verbal and nonverbal. You know, it could be body language. But leadership supersedes all of that. You know, leadership supersedes all that. If you're in the Navy, they used to always say, Navy or Marines, either or. They used to say, either you're gonna lead or get the fuck out the way. So, you know, that's pretty much the best way to communicate with women, in my opinion. Now, maybe you have another way of communicating that's better than mine. That's better than leadership. I don't think so. But if you do, leave it below this video. You know? So, like the video, share the video, subscribe to my channel. If anything I can do for you, let me know. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.